underground flavor, the place where even the roughest diamond sparkles. And I'm Igama Kwaita, aka Peaches the DJ. My guest today, Busisiwe, the lady poet Yende. She's a poet and a community developer. She was born in Orlando West and she's doing her second degree. Welcome, Dombi guys.
Ngiyabonga Ntombi.
Unjani namhlanje?
Ngiphilile wena njani?
I'm good. The reason why I did Lisa Undombi guys is because of the relationship you have with your father, right?
Yeah.
Your mom passed away when you were 11 years old and your dad to become both parents.
Yeah.
Hence now you guys have a great relationship. Can you take us through that experience of growing up and your mother passing away and the after?
The saddening part of losing a mother is not an easy thing to grow into, and as a girl obviously you need to be way closer with your mother. So losing her was a difficult moment, but I had to adjust, and my dad was there to be my backbone, to make me the woman that I am, and as strong as I am today, it's because of the parenting skills that he had as well, because he's been a great father till now, you know. So he played a vital role in my life, in the decisions that I made, and the woman that I am, and in all my dreams. And so he's a man of caliber, because we usually say women are women of substance, but my dad is a father of substance. I don't feel the presence of not having my mother around, because he made it clear that he's around to be my mother, he's around to be my father. So if I have problems, I should come through to him instead of me going to my aunt. He would like to play a role of being a parent to me, and in both ways.
That's awesome, because you know nowadays we have a lot of absent fathers.
True.
And to hear that you have a father who's always been present and who's always been open and honest with you, that's really, really good. And we say big ups to him, and hopefully the rest of the younger generation will learn from him.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to your dad for me, please.
Daddy, Daddy.
Okay, so you could have just decided to put all your efforts into becoming a great poet and maybe an author, but then you decided to study, to do an IT degree, which you already have, and now you're doing your second degree in transport logistics, right? So why did you choose those two degrees?
Well, in terms of IT, it was the matter of the mentality that I went in. It was like, okay, it needs maths, pure maths and stuff, and I was like, let me try it and see how far I can go, because both these fields are not are male dominated.
True.
So it was like, let me just give it a chance and see how far I can go. And me becoming into the IT field, I realized there is a lot that I wanted to know, and I'm glad that I did it, because now I'm able to infuse the IT side of it and the logistics side of it, because I need to infuse that, because we cannot learn something and then does not work for your society or your country. So it was a matter of fact of saying, now that I still have the opportunity, because so I told myself, I'm going to learn, and as far as I go, whatever knowledge that I have, it's the knowledge that I'm going to infuse for my country and to better my society about the information, because it's very rare to hear I'm doing IT. It's only about, we see these Wi-Fi's but we don't understand what's going on in the background. My network is a problem, how do you fix your own network, you know? So it's a matter of me, I wanted to know more about these computers, because I always had a problem with my phone and it was frustrating with me. So I take it, you know? So I just wanted to be the own doctor of my own technical side of things, and being the female IT specialist, it's great. It gives power as a woman to say, like, hey, I'm here and I'm here to do 1, 2, and 3 as a technician, and people give you those eyebrows of saying, I wonder she's going to do it, you know. And in terms of transport logistics, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I've always had this thing with, because my dad is a mechanic, and he will tell me, it's okay, certain cars, the speed is like this and whatnot. And my sister also had an influence of saying, why don't you do transport, because you're always curious about cars, you're always curious about logistics of things, how they get to places, so you might as well just try and venture into it. And when I started studying, it was like, why not? So.
And it also shows that as women we can do anything that we want.
True.
It's not really a industry that is male only. If you put your mind to it, you can do it.
We just need to break barriers, because it's this point of moment we are laid back as women to say, in certain field I don't fit in. Just because of you have your weave on, you have your boobs, doesn't not mean like you cannot drive a truck or a train. We are capable of doing as long as you have the mentality and determined to do so. So
Exactly. And
yeah.
we're all humans, besides the
Besides
fact
other
that we are
things.
male and female, but we're all humans.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Can you take us through your journey as a poet? When did you start, and what influenced you to get into that art space?
Poetry came as a way of me escaping my problems, which I was not aware that I had problems at first. So I was staying in Northwest, and I was only 12, and I was going through a book, yeah, my poets, which is Love Life magazine, and I saw poets writing, and I could relate to the problems, and I started writing my own. And then when I was doing grade 7, a teacher of mine, Memra teacher, was like, you need to learn how to interpret your problems into paper, because you're not the only one who's facing this. And then I started writing up until I was doing grade 10, where in high school they realized that I have good writing skills, and they were like, try and start performing them. And my first performance was actually at my school, which I was performing for 1,200, and thinking about it,
Wow.
hey, Lisa, they're not gonna listen, but they actually listen, because I still get people would say to me, when you were performing, I had a line like this, and I could relate, and even the no tears that you could not believe which they are listening, but they were listening. And to start off into poetry is not an escape, but it's a journey of healing. It's a journey of teaching. It's a journey of reaching other souls, because we go through tribals of life and you do not know who to talk to, and the only way for you to talk is just to bleed with your pen and wipe your tears with a paper, and just give out your emotions. So poetry is a journey that is amazing. That is, it's like my boyfriend. I'm married to it. Like imnandi ngendlela esimangaliso, because you get people in like, okay, it's poetry, but it's boring. That's the whole aim. It's the matter of it just going deep and searching yourself through it, because you get to find direction to see, okay, as a poet or as a person who's writing, this is the kind of person I am, this is what I'm rooted into. And it helps a lot in terms of decision making, because of you tell stories and different voices of people, in people that are heard, in other people's soul that have passed on. You are their voice that others cannot speak into. You question things of life. You are too curious, you're too inquisitive. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And how is the poet industry, if you might say? How are people taking it? Are they still not really taking it seriously and just putting it as a last minute of kind of a performance? You know, when you have an event, there's always a DJ, musicians, dancers.
Yeah.
Do people actually still look for poets at this time?
I wouldn't say with the people know what a poet is or what is poetry. We tend to follow into things of it dance.
Yes.
People are going to vibe in.
Yes.
We will go through for rappers, because okay, the flow is great and stuff, but when you get to a person and you are invited into a place whereby there's drunkards and you're thinking, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, you know, because of these people are not going to listen to me. So our industry is a small industry, and opportunities are not yet seen, and we are still not yet recognized. And people will tell you rap is better than poetry, and actually rap was born under poetry, you know. Yeah, so the philosophy behind it is a problem. There's still a lot of teaching to go through, and we still need to talk about it and have conversation whereby people know what poetry is, people understand poetry what it is, because poetry is anything. As much as we say dance is a music, any dance is a music. Whatever I speak or how I speak, it's poetry. Whatever emotions I draw into people, it's poetry. So poetry with visual art goes hand in hand. Poetry with dance, it goes hand in hand. Poetry with the beat, it goes hand in hand, you know. So anything that is around us, that is just surrounding in that moment, I can make it poetry, because of it's how you speak, it's how you articulate, it's how you reach into people, because in expressing, yes, so the expressions of emotions are different, and if you express better when you're doing punk rap or you're doing rock and whatever, that is your passion of instrumental. My instrument is my voice and it's my emotions. So
I totally understand. Okay, let us go back to you are a community developer. You have an organization. Right?
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about that organization and what do you guys really do?
Okay. The organization is KYA, Kilani Youth in Action. It was founded in 2015. What we do is we clean illegal dumping sites, and the community takes ownership to say, I'll maintain this place, I'm deciding to start a business as long as it's going to be beneficial to the community. We do agriculture, we also do tutoring in terms of education. We have girl programs whereby we have sister talks, and we also have motivational speaking in schools and career guidances. We have community events whereby we involve the community in terms of talking about the challenges that we face, because it's not everyone that can be helped, but slowly but surely we are getting there. Because if it's said as the code would say, if you want to see the change, be the change in it. So I'm trying to be that change, even if I'm not going to take many steps. And with the help of Lead Me As I Lead You, I've been able to do more than I thought I was capable of. And the vision is different with other people who join the organization, because if it's like that thing is, I'm bored, I might as well just do this,
something,
you know. And for me, it's a passion. I'm driven by helping, because at the end of the day, it's not about money, it's not about me getting glory or accreditation. It's the matter of me seeing that one person is smiling, seeing that one person is going to say, I got certain opportunities because of this kind of organization, I got certain things, and the privilege of being part or belonging in something, because of we tend to lose, or we tend not to have a place where we belong, you know. So egocentrism is something we also try to say, do not be over yourself or be overboard. Be yourself at all times. When you see plastic and you know, because at the end of the day, and we need to learn, and the only way for us to learn is when it's peer to peer. I'll teach you better if we because of but because of I've been through that, I'll help you out. So KYA is my baby, and it's 4 years now. It's currently not registered because I felt if I could register it, I'm going to be deprived certain rights for me to do things in my own community, and it will have me to be binded in certain people, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to run freely and with no binding rules of saying, I'm expecting you to do this. Do it because of you want to, and do it because of it's your community, and do it because of you are hoping with the society that we are building today. Tomorrow your kid will be a proud person to say, my mother was part of that, and my father did this, and my sister belongs in this organization, and today she has one tree. So
wow, you're doing awesome. Okay, if you had all the power in the world, what would you do with it?
I think I would erase a bit of pain. I think I would be the black god, like African god, impassioned, you know. I don't know what I would do, but if I had that power, I would help as many people as I can, and I would like to reach as many places as possible. But there is much. I think currently I do have the power of bringing that change, but it's just not
as big as you would want it to.
But if I had,
Amazing things would happen.
amazing, I would be superwoman right now. Like I would be strong or something. Like I would be a great goddess of this world.
Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you everything of the best, and continue doing great work. No matter how hard it gets, just go back and remember why you started in the first place. Cool. So, if people would like to assist you with your organization or book you for poet events, you can just give them your details and your social media pages.
Okay. On Facebook, I'm Busisiwe Clemency, and on Instagram, I'm Madam Poet, and then on Twitter, I'm Busisiwe the Poet, and then I have a Facebook page which is Busisiwe the Lady Poet, and then in terms of the organization, it has a page #KYA. You just send an inbox or write on the wall, and then I'll respond. And then my email address in terms of booking is clementinebusisiwe@gmail.com, all small letters. I'm not going to give out my numbers. That is so risky because you get stalkers. So